couple of other Mustangs were in on the tackle, including Randy Callway, but it's 4 yards. That's what you want out of Skyler Seawald. It's 2nd down and 6.
You know, if you gave it to Seawald 50 times a game, ate up every single offensive play that Brush was allowed, and you got 4 yards in a cloud of dust every time, you'd be pretty proud of that offense.
Beat Diggers in the Maryland I, 2nd down and 6 from the 21-yard line, trailing 8-0 midway through the opening quarter from Legion Field. Garcia running this offense well, heads it off to the deep back, Joe Rosenbrock. He is stuck in the backfield. The unblocked Brandon Hoffman, the 5'6", 145-pound sophomore linebacker, throws him for a loss of 1. That'll be 3rd down and 7 for the Mustang 22.
One of those deals there where Fort Morgan sent that linebacker there in the middle, and Hoffman made a good run there, and he came through unblocked. And not only did he make a good tackle, he also ran right through him and kind of planted his shoulder right in Rosenbrock's chest when he put him on his back.
Dave, regardless of the outcome of this drive, the Beat Diggers have had success. 3rd down and 7 to go from the 22-yard line of Fort Morgan. Obviously 4-down territory. The backs are split. Receivers off to the left and right. Garcia looking to throw. Lawson up the left sideline. Kukas is there. Oh, incomplete just beyond his outstretched hand. He had the defender beat. It would have been a touchdown, but just a little bit too much mustard on the football by Eric Garcia, who is now walking towards Kukas, knowing that he had him for a touchdown and just barely missed him.
Hey, I like that excitement that I just saw there, because Garcia was jumping up and down, knowing that he had the play made, and he even went out there and slapped Kukas and took the fault for that. And it was a nice thrown ball. It was just, one hand length too far.
4th and 7 from the 22 with 5:21 to go in the opening quarter. The Beat Diggers will go for it. I mean, I'm impressed with Garcia's throw so far. Only a couple, but still. He almost had a touchdown there and had a 10-yard completion earlier. Receivers out to the left and right, Kukas and Melendez. On 4th and 7 from the 22, Melendez in motion to the left. Garcia to throw. Lost it up the left sideline again. That one is too strong. Again, the same type of throw. There is a flag down at the line of scrimmage. So even had there been a positive play for the Beat Diggers, it might not have counted. And judging by the body language of the Beat Diggers, it looks like it is against them, and it's a hold against Brush. That'll be declined. It'll be Fort Morgan football at their own 22 with 5:16 to go in the opening quarter, and the Mustangs leading 8-0.
Well, it's one of those deals where now the Fort Morgan offense is going to have a chance to really see what they can do out there in the middle of the football field with a lot of green to work against. And the Digger defense, here's their test. We'll see where the personnel is and where they need to be.
1st and 10 for Fort Morgan. At their own 22-yard line. They certainly bent but did not break. The Beat Diggers did commit some penalties helping out the Mustangs. Receivers off to the left and right. Garrett Pate, the quarterback, with the backs in an eye. Looks, throws out the left flat. That pass is caught by Ian Moreno. Breaks a tackle and a second tackle across the 35 to the 40. He's in the clear at the 50. He breaks another tackle inside the 40. They're on the 34-yard line. Another big gainer. This one goes for 44 yards. And a Mustang first down, and the Beat Diggers right now showing lots of gaps on the defensive end.
Morgan not having to do too much. Pape dropped back, just a quick 2-3-step drop back, and just threw that slant, and it was right on the money. And Brush just missed the tackles. They couldn't stop him right there at the line of scrimmage.
Yeah, they had 2 or 3 Beat Diggers that could have made tackles there. 1st and 10 at the 34-yard line of the Beat Diggers. One setback. That's Matt Godo. Let's see if Pape decides to throw again. They'll send DeRoche in motion to the left. And that handoff is right to Godo, and he's stuck behind the line of scrimmage. And the first Beat Digger in on the play was Tyson Larrick, the 5'10", 170-pound senior. Dylan French at 6'3", 220. Also got a big piece of Godo. It's a loss of 2.
Morgan tried to run the end around that time a little bit with DeRoche and try to lure everybody his way, but it was just kind of a slow handoff there in the middle, and Brush was right on it.
Watch out here. Trips to the right. The Beat Diggers only have a couple of defenders out there. 2nd and 12 from the 36. Pape is rolling to his right, getting pressured, wants to throw on the run, does, and that pass is caught by Andrew Regal at the 25, back to the inside, breaks the tackle to 10, he's to the 5, and he's grabbed out of bounds. A big play for Andrew Regal and the Fort Morgan Mustangs. Bruce Melendez looked like he had the touchdown-saving tackle, but it's a gain of 32, and this has all been about big plays for Fort Morgan, their 3rd big one of this game, including one on special teams.
Yep, they're doing a good job of playing with emotion and keeping those spirits high and jumping up and down and making the big plays, and you can tell that they have the Diggers on their heels.
1st and goal from the 4. 4:12 to go in the opening quarter. Fort Morgan already leads 8-0. That came on a 2-yard touchdown run by Godo, following a 71-yard kickoff return to handoff to Isaac Rodriguez. He's stuck at the line of scrimmage as the Beat Diggers on that right side certainly got a piece of him and brought him down. It looked like the first contact was made over there by Kyle Muir, the 5'11", 160-pound junior. Problem is, Dave, the Beat Diggers cannot string these plays together.
Yeah, they're just having a hard time. On the ground, though, Fort Morgan had that one run for 7 yards, the very first run of the game with DeRoche. And then outside of that, they've only come up with a total of 3 yards rushing. So Brush has done pretty decent. They just got to stop those big passing plays.
They'll call it the 3-yard line. 2nd down and goal. 3 in the backfield. Garrett Pape is going to back the throw. Throws it towards the deep part of the end zone. Caught by Andrew Rebo for a touchdown. Near that back line on the 3-yard pass play from Pape to Rebo. And the Mustangs lead by 2 touchdowns. It's 14-0, and we still have 3:21 to go in the opening quarter from Legion Field.
Fort Morgan taking advantage of the athleticism of Reball and his size. Both times Brush had coverage there. They just threw it over the top of him. They didn't try to lead him or anything. They just threw it up there high enough to where Reball could outjump anybody for the ball.
Well, now the swinging gate once again, instituted by the Mustangs. Let's see what they do if they reset. And this time it's going to be a pitch to Moreno. Moreno's going to pitch to Godo, but the ball's mishandled by Godo as Moreno was the center. And that extra point fails. So the Beat Diggers trail 14-0. 3:21 to go in the opening quarter on 1010 KSLR and KSLR.com.